Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy LeRon. I'm back with another video. All right, man, I gotta get this off my chest. You see the thumbnail, you see this video's about, so let's get straight to it, man. I am embarrassed. I'm embarrassed. I'll be the first to admit, I am so embarrassed what's going on right now. So embarrassed that people, black people, are out there rioting and protesting and looting, doing the same thing again, because Kyle Rittenhouse got off. You know what I'm saying? They're doing this all over the country. In the areas they're doing this in, we have bigger fish to fry. In every area. I'm gonna speak about it too. I'm gonna show you guys some clips, man. This is embarrassing, yo. I ain't gonna hold you. This is really embarrassing. I showed a clip before of outside the courthouse during the trial and how black people were, you know, protesting in front of the trial. But now that he's found not guilty, we're protesting a lot more. All right, so let me pull this one up, man. This is the one that's in Chicago, which is kind of close to Kenosha. If you know the area, like Chicago is not too far. So I'm gonna pull this one up. All right, so this right here is protesters demonstrate against Kyle Rittenhouse verdict in Chicago. This is Chicago, home of a lot of gun violence, a lot of crime, a lot of things that go on in Chicago. But right now they are protesting because Kyle Rittenhouse got off on 3 counts of shooting, right? Two murders and 1 gun charge and 1 shooting, 1 attempted murder.
We wouldn't have known what happened that night. If it weren't for the video that includes FBI on yesterday. And so we
look at this. These people lined up only Chicago for this case. But we can't get our people to line up in Chicago for when a black kid get killed in some crossfire. Or we can't get people to line up in Chicago when rappers are talking about the body counts from each different op who got a higher count.
Quiet. We cannot be silent. Send a sound to Kenosha by saying Anthony and JoJo.
So if you hear the names Anthony and JoJo, Anthony is the one who hit him with the skateboard, and JoJo is the first dude that attacked him, the one that was using the N-word and saying, "I wish the N-word would shoot me." JoJo is the one that was convicted as child molestation. So he's the one that's convicted of child molestation. But now they got us. They got Reverend Jesse Jackson right here with a banner that says "In the Trump era and white supremacy." So it's like they just throwing shit out there for us to be mad about, and it's getting crazy. I'm like, come on, fam. You see that this is not a case about white supremacy. This is a case about a white kid that shot 3 white people and got off in self-defense. Look at this, man. Look how they got our minds, yo. Look how they got our minds. We have to be upset about this and fight over this and say, yo, man, this is what we need to protest. This is what we need to fight over. Then we gotta. But at least this one's showing a peaceful protest. We're not doing this against what's the violence going on in Chicago with our black people. Our black people are dying every holiday. A holiday come up, you're like, oh, 4th of July is coming up. How many black people died in Chicago? Oh, this coming up. How many black people died in Chicago? But Kyle Rittenhouse in the next state over in Wisconsin killed 2 white people, and they got all these people coming out with their fist up. I'm disgusted by this. I'm embarrassed. I'm usually not embarrassed by what black people do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care if you eat watermelon and chicken and whatnot. Like, I eat watermelon. I don't care who's in front of me. You don't have that much power to tell me not to eat watermelon. I don't care who you are. However, this right here is disgusting that we're caping up for this case this much, that we came out with signs and banners and bullhorns in Chicago because Kyle Rittenhouse was found not guilty for killing 2 white people and shot another white man. Make racists afraid again. Somebody had a sign that says "Make racists afraid again." In what way is Kyle Rittenhouse a racist? In what way? Why should he be? How is he a racist? Explain to me that. How is he a racist? How? Because he shot 2 white people? He shot a child molester? I can't believe they got these people to come outside for this nonsense, you know. Like I said, at least what I see from this one, at least is a peaceful protest. They just walking around. As a matter of fact, wait, hey, what's happening right here? Oh yeah, it's just the cops there. Ain't too much smoke. They're just people marching in the street. Yeah, oh, what's going on here? Fam, look at this. You about to catch a charge because a white man killed 2 other white people. But you ain't catching the charge from when your people getting killed. Boy, I tell you. Boy, I will tell you. All right, this is the one from The Guardian. I'll pull this one up. So this is, all right. I don't know if you heard the chant. I'm going to play it again. We love you, we miss you, we will get justice for you. The day before Kyle Rittenhouse pulled that trigger, you did not know who Kyle Rittenhouse was. You did not know who Joseph Rosenbaum was. You didn't know who the other guy. You didn't know none of these people. You didn't know none of these people. But now you miss them, you love them, you will get justice for them. No, you're not. You're not going. How you gonna get justice? What are you gonna go? What are you gonna do? Come on, man. This is embarrassing. This is in Brooklyn. They sitting there waving a Pan-African flag. Sorry, Marcus Garvey, man. I feel so bad to see this. Sorry, Marcus Garvey. I feel so bad that this is what we doing. We waving a Pan-African flag because Kyle Rittenhouse got off for killing 2 white people. How is this our concern? No justice, no peace after these racist ass police. So pick your fight. Is it the racist police you mad about? Is it Kyle Rittenhouse you mad about? What are you mad about? This is why I'm so embarrassed. You just going all over the place with this. She got a sign says Black Lives Matter. What black life was harmed in this incident? What black life? Why a black person should be offended by this? Why are you walking around with a sign that says Black Lives Matter? Black Lives Matter. Again, now they're in front of the courthouse screaming Black Lives Matter. What black life was offended or harmed in this case? Please tell me. Please tell me what black life was harmed or offended in this case. As a matter of fact, the person who was the most offensive to black people was the person that got killed. And that was Joseph Rosenbaum for screaming out, "Shoot me, N-word, shoot me." I wish you would shoot me. That's what he was screaming.
No peace. No peace. I'm a racist now. I'm a racist.
Look at that. Now they got these 2 people arguing over this dumbass trial. Over this trial. Yo, they got our emotions so wrapped up, man. If you're watching this right now, put up emotional. Put up emotional because they really got us emotional. Jesus. Now you smack this guy's sign out his hand. For what? For what? Because he don't agree with your views? So you're going to physically smack something out his hand? Because you mad that Kyle Rittenhouse killed 2 white people? You mad that this white kid killed 2 white people? But you're not doing that for your own? You're not doing that for your own?
She's violent.
I'm violent.
Show me what community looks like.
This is what community looks like.
Show me what liberation looks like.
This is what liberation.
Another Pan-African flag, man.
Show me what liberation looks like. We know what happens when you stand up for black lives. When you stand for...
Who stand up for black lives? They attacking some white kid in the middle of a riot and they stand up for black lives? Come on, man. See, this is embarrassing. This is really embarrassing. I'm sorry. This is so embarrassing. This is so embarrassing, yo.
Black liberation.
Well, I wasn't really surprised because at that point I had heard that that a lot of right-wing people like Rittenhouse who had traveled out of state to really escalate violence, I knew that he was gonna get away with it.
How could you prove that Kyle Rittenhouse went out of state to escalate violence? The last person he shot was a quote-unquote on our side, and he had a gun too. So what made Kyle Rittenhouse different from him? They both supposed to be medics with arms. The difference is Your man came up with a gun and got shot in the arm, and he still had a gun in his hand. So they both had a gun. Just because one is a right wing, how you know the political views of the people who died? And what does the political views got to do with anything?
The American judicial system, which supports capitalism, really back people like him.
Just real anger and devastation.
Now, I played this lady on my live. She was the worst out of the worst, yo. Look at her. She's the worst out of the worst. She's horrible, yo. She's like the white girl who probably have like 1 or 2 black friends that probably said it's not right, and you want to be somebody that's a quote unquote ally about this cause, and this is what you come up with. To quote the great American philosopher Jay-Z, you got a gun to your face and it's all you can come up with. Watch this. Watch this nonsense she says.
At the fact that like young black men, young black boys like Trayvon Martin are shot dead because they're carrying around Skittles, and someone like Jacob Rittenhouse is not guilty in all verdicts when he shot 2 people and went across state lines and use a violent weapon to murder people. I mean,
she brought up Trayvon Martin, right? She brought up Trayvon Martin and saying that, you know, black kids like Trayvon Martin going to get Skittles getting killed, but a white kid like Jacob Rittenhouse, can't even get the name right, Jacob Rittenhouse, get to go free for killing 2 white people. So she's trying to use trigger words like Trayvon Martin and Jacob Rittenhouse. So I guess she's trying to blend Jacob Blake and Kyle Rittenhouse in her argument. Listen, go back to Twitter, go back to Instagram, follow your hashtags, you know, be an ally for something else, yo. This is not your cause, miss. Matter of fact, this is your cause because this is white on white crime. This is your cause.
and it's absurd to me, and it really reveals like how broken the system is.
Now they taking the shit back to Portland, Oregon. Now we taking it back to Portland, Oregon. Portland, Oregon, boy. Woo. If you don't know what happened in Portland, Oregon, yo, Google what happened in Portland, Oregon since last year. Now they're coming back. I know Portland was probably like, ah, we can finally sleep. And now they're doing this again.
Every city, every town. No prisons.
So now the police is backing into a garage. The police is backing into a garage. We are doing this because Kyle Rittenhouse got off for self-defense of killing 2 white people and shooting 1 other white person. We are screaming Black Lives Matter because Kyle Rittenhouse got off. He said, F your families. What? What is this cop's son or daughter got to do with this? What does this cop have to do with this? What do I have to, like, nobody should be up in arms about this. This is so embarrassing. All right, so now we back to the same thing. We breaking windows again. The same thing that Kyle Rittenhouse was trying to protect. So are you proving his point now? Are you proving his point? We got broken windows over here. So Joe Biden has urged people to stay calm and express their views peacefully. We got the black fist in the air. Jesus Christ, yo. They got us looking wild crazy. You hear me? They got us looking wild crazy, man. Oh my God. Let me know what y'all think about this, man. Do you think I should be embarrassed? I'm definitely embarrassed, yo. I usually don't get embarrassed by stuff like this, but I'm definitely embarrassed. This is embarrassing to the highest level of embarrassment to see black people up in arms about this. And I'm gonna give you an example of another case. You know what I'm saying? I'll put the video here, whatever. I'm gonna give you an example of another case that we should be fighting for. And I'm gonna just give you just a small snippet of it, because this is, you see how the justice system works, and this is what we should be fighting for more. Look at this. Crystal Kaiser, sex trafficking victim accused of killing alleged abuser, wins appeal in Wisconsin. Where is this at? This in Kenosha. Black girl, self-defense. You know, look, she ain't got the same suit on like Kyle Rittenhouse. She got on that jail uniform and she handcuffed. Look like she got some state what is that called? The public defender. Like they got the public defender here. I'm gonna cook on more of this later. So, you know, stay tuned. And I'm gonna have that posted later as well. But look at this. Sex trafficking victim accused of killing abuser wins appeal in Wisconsin. Same town, same scenario. Why are we not up in arms about this? Why are we not talking about Crystal Kaiser? Why are we still mad about Kyle Rittenhouse all over from Brooklyn to Chicago, all over the place? I think they had something out here in Atlanta too. Stupid. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing as hell. And like I said, I usually don't get embarrassed easily, man. But this right here is something different. I swear to you, something different. But let me know how y'all think about this in the comments, man. If you're embarrassed, put embarrassed in the comments. You don't have to be black to be embarrassed by this. White people should be embarrassed by this too. Spanish people, whatever. You should be embarrassed by this craziness, yo. That your man out here, or your peoples out here, your peoples, they ain't my peoples. I'm not claiming them. They out here protesting because some white and white crime. But we ain't doing the same for our own people. We ain't doing the same for our own people. We got Jesse Jackson out here in the band talking about some in the Trump era. Trump era is done. It's done. Trump is not president no more. Biden is. Whatever, man. That's my thoughts on it, man. I appreciate your time. All right, man. Till next time. Peace.